Alright, HazeMega here. So on a previous video, I updated the firmware on my NXT display, and I'm gonna go do it again. So, so right now I have version 2.00RC4, and then I checked a couple days ago, RC5 came out, and then I checked a couple days after that, RC6 came out, and then there's like that later that day was RC6.1. So I'm gonna go and install this 6.1. I talked to Alan today, and he said that that you can skip updates, so you don't have to like do them in order. So that's good to do. That's good to know. So all I have to do is install the latest one. I'm gonna install the 6.1 version. Okay, so hopefully it will make my bike run better. To date, the bike runs okay, you know, but I try not to mess around with the settings and stuff. But I'm still having a problem with my regen, and yeah, that's pretty much the main problem. I'm having a problem with my regen, and I don't really want to ride this bike without the regen. So, all right, so hopefully this time around will be more, will go more smooth than last time. Last time I had problems downloading the driver, the proper driver for the USB to serial device and stuff. So just to give you some, give you an idea of what a firmware update is. A firmware update is basically you're changing. Well, I'll talk about what a firmware is. Firmware is a software that tells your hardware how to run, how to operate and stuff. Or basically, it tells your computer how to operate like a certain device or something. So, it's basically the software that tells you how the hardware runs and all that stuff. So generally, firmware you don't want to update as if the device that you're using is working properly. You never want to update the firmware on your device if you don't have to. Okay, if it allows you to do something, you know. Well, one reason to update firmware is to allow it to operate, you know, do more things that it was designed to, that wasn't designed to do in the first place. Like I don't know, like to add like certain features that are already on it and stuff, you know. So in this case, it would be okay to use it because my bike is not really working the right way. So it would be a good idea to stay up on these updates. So HazeMega has to get good at doing this. So all right, let's go and do it. I really don't, like I said, I really don't want to do it. Why? What's one reason you wouldn't want to do a firmware update? Well, you could somehow break your device. Your device may not work anymore, or it may not work properly. You may introduce problems that that weren't there before. So that's why HazeMega doesn't suggest updating your firmware if your device is working properly. Okay, so the reason I'm doing this is because it's not working properly, and hopefully these updates will help fix that. Okay, so yeah. All right, let's get started. Hopefully this will be quick. All right. Oh wait, first thing to do is to remove the device from the bike. Yeah, we can't do it while it's on the bike, unfortunately. There's no ports and stuff. First thing to do, unplug the device. I hate plugging and unplugging this thing, man. I don't like these buff-on connectors. Okay, I already unplugged it. One thing you might want to do is disconnect your battery. take it out of the mount. Okay, device is free. Okay, next thing to do, I got my computer out already, but next thing to do is to take it out of the case. So we gotta remove the 4 screws on the back. Okay, back cover's off. Now we gotta remove the device from the case itself. So I have to remember not to install these screws very tight. Okay, screws are out. Display comes out. Alright, so we're ready to go. Okay, so the first thing to do is to make sure we have our SD card prepped and ready to go. I think I do, but I will double check. Okay, so what I would do is I have my SD card right here. Okay, so that's our SD card with the new file on it. It just says NXT GFX.tft, okay? And I got that. I already have I copied the updates on here already. So here we have, so the last one we installed was the RC4 one. This is 2.0 RC6 and then 2.0 RC6.1. So this is the one we're going to copy to the SD card. Okay. So it was there, but that's the one I copied. I copied it right here. I should have just copied it instead of moved it. Okay, and then this is the file that we're going to be loading with the Xloader software. Okay, I already have the Xloader installed. All we have to do is hit that Xloader icon and we're good to go. Alright, so we're pretty much ready to go. So we'll go look at the instructions. I think the instructions are... The instructions are not in that 6.1 folder. It's right here. So and my computer's all slow. Okay, so here we go. We need the USB cable to power it. So we're going to get our USB cable ready. Got my USB cable right here. So I'm going to go take that SD card out now. Okay, I got it on this little SD card thingy right here. Okay, SD card is out with the update file on it. I'm going to put that into the port right here. Let me get my... Okay, so I'm going to go plug that that SD card, the micro SD card, into the port right here. Okay, and then we're going to need to do is plug in our USB cable to the machine. Okay. Then look at the instructions. Okay, first you must remove, okay, yes, I've already done that. And then remove the back cover, yes, so we've done that. Now first you must copy the file to the SD card. Yes, I already did that. Insert the micro SD into the slot. Just did that, okay? There will be a slot for an SD card. Okay, now connect your USB to the NXT display. And then you should see it attempting to update, okay? And hopefully we can get that driver to work. I installed that driver on my PC, but I haven't installed it yet. Okay, so here we go. Right there. Okay, and that should power up. Okay, now it says copying SD. Okay, so let's let that do its thing first. Looks like it's about a megabyte almost. So you definitely don't want to be doing anything else while you're doing this, because you could potentially break your your NXT display. Whatever you do, don't unplug it while it's doing this. Okay, it says checking the data. Update successful. Okay, so that's done. Now what we gotta do is I gotta install this driver because I used my desktop last time. So Windows cannot locate the update. Search for software. Just say yes because it's not gonna find it. Okay, install from a specific location. I have to go look for it. It's on the desktop somewhere, I think. Oh, where did I put it? I think it's this one. It's this CH341SCR serial. Right here. Hopefully it works. There we go. It's doing its thing. Oh, cannot start this hardware. There's a problem installing this hardware. This device is not working properly because Windows cannot load the drivers. Okay. Doesn't work on my Windows XP, I guess, because it's for Windows 7 maybe. Okay, sorry, this isn't going as smoothly as where's the device manager, man? I don't know, I got all these weird open COM ports and stuff. I can't get it to work on this computer. Okay, I'll have to take it up to my room. I think Windows XP does not like this driver. Alright, okay, I think I figured out the problem. Okay, I think I figured out the problem. So it was conflicting, the COM ports were conflicting. There is a COM13 and there's a COM13 here, so. Okay, so we can go do this now, hopefully. I restarted the computer and that wasn't the problem. But it looks like it's functioning properly now. Okay, now we gotta do the X loader. Let's go check the manual again. Alright, hopefully the next time I do this, it'll go more smoothly. Okay, but I want to be able to do it on this computer. So we go here. Okay, SD card. Now connect your USB cable. Yada da da. Okay, now. And then allow it to complete updating, then pop out the SD card. Okay, so we're going to take out the SD card. Okay. Now launch the X loader software. Right here. Okay, and then find the basically you got to find the file. So we're looking for NXT update RC6.1 flash with X loader. Click on this enum file, and then it's got to be AT Mega 2560, okay? And it's going to be COM port 13 on this computer. Oh my god, there's so many COM ports. Yes, it's COM port 13. On my specific computer, it's COM port 13. I hit upload. Okay, I see a bunch of lights flashing. That's how you know it's doing something. Okay. some point it's probably going to shut off. Okay, it just went green, and it says updated. Okay, so that should be it. I think that's successful. Hit upload, let it finish uploading, and then you are ready. Reinstall the NXT back into the case and get ready to rip. Before we do that, I'm going to plug it into the bike and see if it works first. Alright. Okay, so I'm just going to reassemble the display. So I have to remember not to put these screws that are inside very tight. Not very tight. Somewhat loose. Okay, I think that's good. We'll find out when we install it. Yeah, this lap. I'm reinstalling the device. I'll just have to plug it in. Okay. I haven't put the screw back on yet. Okay. So I'm going to go power up the bike and hopefully it runs. Oh, there we go. Start window is a little bit different. Everything looks the font looks a little different. Okay. Alright, so what you're going to want to do is make sure it works. Boots up a lot faster than it did before. That's good. Okay. Make sure the screen works. Let's make sure everything works. Okay, it looks like it works fine. And then I would cycle it off and on one more time. Why is my lights on? Okay, well, looks good. Looks like a successful update. Oh yeah, one thing you want to check before you go is the bike stats. It says 2.00RC6. Okay, well, we installed 6.1. I don't know why it doesn't say 6.1, but I guess if it's like an incremental upgrade, then it doesn't say that. So, but there we go. Also, he told me to reset all the stuff on it. I'm not sure. So, all right. So that was it. It went a little bit more smoothly. I couldn't get that driver to work. I got it to work, but it was conflicting with another COM port. I had like that laptop has like I think it has like a Bluetooth device on it or something like that I don't freaking use, and like it was eating up all the COM ports and stuff. So so I had to disable the COM port that it was trying to use. So definitely go in your device manager and then find out what COM port your USB serial device is at. So if you're having trouble, and then make sure you download the right driver and stuff. So all right. Cool deal. Next we go. Updated.